Hello there. We are going to do Heidi braids. Heidi braids are for the maypole dancers, the wheat dancers, the bell dancers, all Zarda, I don't know if I'm saying that right, rag dolls, Scottish dolls, and the marionette dolls. Okay, so you start with your tools. You need a rat tail comb for parting, brush, hair ties, and make sure you find hair ties that match your child's hair color. This color for blonde, this could go for black or brown, and there are black as well. You're going to need clear hair ties for the ends of the braids. That's what they look like. You're going to need hair pins and possibly bobby pins, but hair pins are necessary. Okay, so I already parted her hair, but if you didn't, you just use your rat tail comb and you part it down the center. And then I'm gonna brush it up into the side ponies. Now it's very important with this, with the Heidi braid, that you put the hair in the proper placement. Hopefully I get it the first time. So they're going to be kind of high, and you want them about, about right there. And you want it kind of on the back of the head, almost, not the back, I don't know, kind of at the crown, okay, about right there. And we're gonna do this side. And the reason we're doing ponytails first for these braids is because it creates an anchor for the hair to sit on and to wrap around, because the kids are going to be dancing all day and they need to hold for hours. And if we didn't do the ponytails first, there's nothing for this hairstyle to anchor on. Hopefully that makes sense. And as I do this, you'll know what I mean. Okay, so the placement needs to be at the crown. So this is the crown sitting about here, because there is a hairpiece that's going in front of it, so there needs to be enough space on the head for a floral hairpiece to sit in, and I think it's in front. Okay, so then, Bella's very excited about that. We're gonna braid, and make sure when you braid it, you do a tight braid, and you'll see why when I get to the part where I start styling the braids into Heidi braids. So do tight braids. Bella, will you get me 2 clear hair ties, please? Make sure the hair is nice and smooth. You want to get down somewhat far on the pony or on the braid. I went about that far. Have a little bit of a tail left. It will actually make it easier if you do not braid all the way to the end of the hair. Okay, so there's braid 1, braid 2. Tight braids. Make them tight.
Very, very tight.
All the way down. There are a couple products that are super helpful for these to stay in place, and I will show you what they are, or Bella can. This one is called Puff Me.
Puff Me.
It is a texture spray. It gives grit and grip to the hair, and hairspray.
And then the best one that you could probably use is Hold Me, because it is really strong, in my opinion.
Okay, so now we have our pony braids. Okay, this is where Puff Me comes into play. You're gonna spray a little bit on the braid and kind of push it in there. Another one. Okay, and then this is the trick. So see how tight this braid is right now? It's really tiny. We're gonna it's called pancaking. You're gonna pancake it. So you just start pulling it apart. Well, first I'm gonna pull the little hair tie down a little bit on the hair so I have a little give in my braid to be able to pancake it. It gives it texture and volume and dimension, which is gonna make the braid a little bit more noticeable when your dancer is on stage. Okay, so you just kind of start pulling it apart. And the reason you make your braid tighter in the beginning is it gives you room to be able to do this. If your braid started out loose, it's going to fall out. So you just start pulling it apart, gives it lots of texture, lots of volume, lots of dimension. So see that? See the difference? Okay, turn this way. See how tiny this one is and how full this one is. Okay, so now I'm going to do it on this one. So you pull the hair tie down a little bit. There. Then I just start pulling. And the reason I spray that texture spray in there is because this also helps give it good grip and grit, and it kind of gives it like second, third day hair, a little bit of grittiness and dirty, almost like it's a little dirty. So it holds better. So the combination of doing a tighter braid and the product allows me to be able to do this technique. And it really does make a difference in how the final product is going to look. Okay, so here's the other one. See how much fuller they look? Okay, this is why the ponytails are necessary. You're going to wrap around those ponytails and it creates a very, very good anchor for the hair to stay. Okay, so you're gonna wrap. I'm probably gonna go underneath like this, okay? And then this is when you use your hairpins, not bobby pins, because hairpins actually, no, I'm gonna go under. Okay, and then you just start pinning them. Nope. Well, sometimes they're necessary, but not for this look. Okay, and then I'm gonna go, and then this is when you hide. Wait, I'm gonna pin this down first, hold on. Okay, and what's cool about braids, this is so fun for me, because braids, you can kind of pull them apart and manipulate them to where you want them to go. Sorry. Okay, then we're gonna go around with this one like this. First I need to hide that. Okay, I need you to put your head up. All right, so back here, this is when I am gonna use a bobby pin. So turn your head. Here's the end of that first braid. I'm just gonna pin it down like that. So it's, and then this one's gonna wrap around. You're not even gonna see it. Okay, so turn back. Okay, so then you go this way with the other one, and you're just pinning them where you just kind of look back and look at the braid. If you see a spot poking up, just pin it down. And that's what's so awesome about hairpins, is they are so easy to work with. Okay.
You need one more?
Yes, please. Okay. Let me see. So like right here, this is poking up and I don't like it. So I'm just gonna take a pin, I'm gonna pin it down, and then it makes it go away. So these are the Heidi braids, okay? So turn to the side, all the way back. Those are the Heidi braids. Okay, turn to the front again and look down a little bit. And that's it.